Listen closely, my dear friends, especially if you're over 60 and find yourself shuffling a bit more, maybe feeling a chill in your feet, or worse, constantly worrying about those unexpected tumbles. Did you know that poor circulation isn't just an uncomfortable nuisance? It actually triples your risk of falling after 60. That's a staggering truth many medical professionals don't openly highlight. But here's an even bigger secret they're absolutely not telling you. There's one specific, surprisingly simple drink that can start reversing this deep-seated damage and discomfort, not in weeks or months of effort, but in a matter of mere hours. Yes, you heard that right. Within hours, you could begin to feel a soothing warmth returning to your often numb or aching legs, and those persistent tingling sensations could begin to simply stop. Imagine the profound difference that could make in your daily life and your peace of mind. I'm here to pull back the curtain and show you precisely what remarkable changes unfold inside your legs within just 24 hours of enjoying this restorative beverage. But that's not all. I've painstakingly researched and ranked 10 common drinks, from the absolute worst contenders to the single most effective ones, so you know exactly which choices are genuinely beneficial and which are, frankly, a complete waste of your time and money. The top-ranked drink on our definitive list has the almost unbelievable power to widen your arteries by an astounding 30%. Consider what a massive impact a 30% improvement truly signifies. It's the crucial difference between nervously shuffling your way to the bathroom in the dead of night and walking with renewed confidence, stability, and freedom. It's the stark contrast between enduring cold, numb feet that hinder your independence and finally having legs that genuinely work and support you as they should. And here's the ultimate kicker. This life-changing elixir is probably sitting right in your kitchen pantry as we speak, readily available, yet you might be preparing and drinking it all wrong. Stick with me, because what I'm about to unveil contradicts much of what your doctor might have told you about aging and circulation. And by the end of this incredibly important presentation, you will finally understand exactly why your circulation deteriorated, despite your diligent efforts to follow all the expert advice. Let's first paint a clear picture of what's truly happening inside your legs right now. As we journey past the age of 60, our vital blood vessels dramatically reduce their production of nitric oxide by a staggering 70% to be precise. This nitric oxide is no ordinary molecule. It is, in fact, the master orchestrator that keeps your arteries wonderfully relaxed and wide open, ensuring a smooth, unimpeded flow of blood throughout your body. Without a sufficient supply of it, your blood vessels literally begin to shrink and constrict, becoming stiff, narrow, and significantly impeding the journey of blood to your extremities, especially your feet. This isn't just about the minor inconvenience of perpetually cold toes. When your circulation experiences such a dramatic drop, it initiates a cascading series of problems. Your muscles are deprived of essential oxygen, waste products begin to dangerously accumulate, and nerve damage accelerates at an alarming rate. What genuinely concerns me most is the insidious formation of microscopic clots that begin to proliferate within these increasingly narrow vessels. You can't see them, you certainly can't feel them, but rest assured they are actively multiplying within you every single day, quietly yet dangerously compounding the issue. The conventional medical establishment might advise you to take aspirin to move your body more frequently or to elevate your legs when resting. And while these recommendations certainly offer a modicum of temporary relief and some symptomatic help, they ultimately fall short because they're merely treating the visible symptoms, failing to address the fundamental root cause, your body's rapidly collapsing production of nitric oxide. The good news, however, is that this decline in nitric oxide production is not some unavoidable fate or an irreversible aspect of aging. It is, in fact, entirely reversible. But to truly reclaim your vitality, you need to first grasp the underlying science, which we will explore before revealing our ranked list of miraculous drinks. Here's the game-changing revelation that fundamentally alters everything you thought you knew about circulation. Specific, readily available drinks possess the remarkable ability to compel your body to kickstart its nitric oxide production once again. This isn't achieved through some mystical, unexplained process. It's a testament to basic, undeniable biochemistry that has been rigorously proven in over 3,000 independent clinical studies worldwide. Your body is incredibly clever, capable of converting particular compounds found within these drinks directly into nitric oxide. The moment nitric oxide effectively floods your system, your arteries instinctively relax and expand within a matter of minutes. We're talking about what scientists call vasodilation. That's the sophisticated term for your blood vessels unfurling and opening up like efficient superhighways rather than remaining constricted and choked like blocked alleyways. When this crucial process of vasodilation occurs, the blood flow to your legs can surge by an astonishing 40 to 60% in a single day, offering an almost immediate and palpable sensation of relief. You will distinctly feel the heavy, burdensome sensation in your legs lift. The nagging cramping will subside and a comforting warmth will embrace your feet. Furthermore, as you consistently incorporate these drinks into your routine over several weeks, a deeper, more profound healing journey begins. Your body starts to form new capillaries, nerve function notably improves, and most importantly, for your safety and independence, your risk of falls dramatically plummets. But here's where precise information becomes absolutely critical. Not all circulation-boosting drinks are created equal. Some are regrettable scams, while others might offer some benefits, but come with potentially dangerous side effects. Fortunately, a select few are absolute game changers, costing mere pennies per serving for truly extraordinary results. Having dedicated 6 months to meticulously reviewing the latest research, consulting with respected vascular surgeons, and personally testing these drinks, I'm now ready to present my comprehensive ranking of all 10, starting with those that barely make a difference. Let's begin with drink number 10, regular plain water. It's the most obvious choice, right? And yes, staying hydrated is undeniably essential. Dehydration makes your blood thicker and stickier, naturally slowing down your circulation. However, here's the often unspoken truth. Plain water alone does next to nothing substantial for circulation, especially once you're past 60. A study published in the esteemed Journal of Applied Physiology revealed that while hydration did improve blood flow, it was by a mere 8% in older adults. Just 8%. This minuscule improvement is simply insufficient to make any real, tangible difference when you're battling a severe 70% loss of nitric oxide production. The core problem is straightforward. Water contains no nitrate compounds, meaning it cannot actively trigger the vital process of vasodilation. It merely helps maintain baseline bodily function. Think of it as ensuring your car doesn't break down completely, rather than actually boosting its engine performance. You absolutely need water, so please continue to drink 8 glasses a day, but don't hold your breath expecting it to miraculously fix your long-standing circulation issues. It serves as a necessary foundation, not a complete solution. On our scale, it scores a modest 2 out of 10, necessary but ultimately insufficient. Moving on to drink number 9, green tea. Green tea perpetually receives immense hype, and it's true that it contains compounds called catechins that do contribute to improving vascular function. Yet, for specific leg circulation issues, its overall effect is unfortunately quite minimal. Research indicates that green tea typically increases flow-mediated dilation by approximately 12%. While this is certainly better than plain water, it remains undeniably underwhelming. The reason for this limitation lies in how the catechins in green tea operate. They work very slowly, gradually improving endothelial function over several months, not within hours as many hope. Furthermore, there's a practical timing challenge. Green tea only yields noticeable benefits if you consume it consistently day after day for at least 8 to 12 weeks. Miss even a few days, and you risk losing the accumulated advantages. To complicate matters, the caffeine present in green tea can, in some individuals, actually induce vasoconstriction, which directly counteracts its intended purpose. Don't misunderstand me. Green tea offers numerous other commendable health benefits, including potent antioxidants, a metabolism boost, and support for brain health. But specifically for enhancing leg circulation after 60, it simply isn't making a fast enough, impactful difference. One final, often overlooked detail. Most people prepare green tea incorrectly by using boiling water, which regrettably destroys up to 50% of its valuable catechins. For optimal results, you must use water at a maximum temperature of 170 degrees. Green tea scores a 3 out of 10, offering modest benefits with disappointingly slow results. Now let's explore drink number 8, tart cherry juice. Here we start to see some actual potential. Tart cherry juice contains beneficial compounds called anthocyanins, which are known to effectively reduce arterial stiffness. A study featured in the esteemed American Journal of Clinical Nutrition discovered that regular consumption of tart cherry juice notably improved blood flow by 18% over a period of 12 weeks. This is not a bad improvement. The anthocyanins work by reducing inflammation within the delicate walls of our blood vessels, allowing them to relax and expand more easily. However, here's the critical drawback. It's often heavily loaded with sugar. A single cup can contain as much as 30 grams of sugar, which can cause significant spikes in insulin levels and paradoxically can actually impair circulation in the short term, essentially taking 1 step forward and 2 steps back. Furthermore, quality tart cherry juice tends to be quite expensive, often costing around $8 per bottle. If you're planning to drink it daily, that quickly translates to over $50 per month, which is a considerable expenditure. So the verdict is that while tart cherry juice does work, its effects are slow, and its high sugar content makes it a particularly risky choice if you live with diabetes or prediabetes, conditions that honestly affect a significant portion of individuals over 60. If you decide to try it, make sure to dilute it heavily, 1 part juice to 3 parts water, and ideally consume it only in the morning to minimize any adverse impact on your blood sugar levels throughout the day. It earns a 4 out of 10. It works, but with significant unavoidable drawbacks. Drink number 7 brings us to pomegranate juice. This vibrant juice exhibits even greater potency than tart cherry juice due to its rich content of punicalagins, which are powerful super antioxidants. These remarkable compounds serve to protect your body's naturally occurring nitric oxide from breaking down prematurely. Let's look at the scientific evidence. Research indicates that pomegranate juice significantly increased blood flow by 22% in older adults after just 4 weeks of consistent consumption. Moreover, one study even observed a remarkable 30% reduction in arterial plaque over a year. The underlying mechanism here is truly brilliant. Instead of solely focusing on producing more nitric oxide, pomegranate juice actively safeguards the nitric oxide your body already possesses, diligently preventing free radicals from destroying it too rapidly. Yet again, we encounter the persistent problem of high sugar content. Pomegranate juice often contains even more sugar than tart cherry juice, packing around 32 grams per cup, and it is notoriously expensive, typically ranging from $12 to $15 per bottle. My professional take is this: pomegranate juice is genuinely effective if your budget allows for it and if your body can tolerate its considerable sugar load. However, there are more superior options available further up this list. that offer comparable benefits at a mere fraction of the cost. If you do choose to use it, ensure you purchase the pure, unadulterated variety with absolutely no added sugars. And as always, dilute it extensively. It scores a respectable 5 out of 10. Effective, but simultaneously expensive and notably sugary. Next on our list is drink number 6, a pure cocoa drink. Forget those sugary hot chocolate packets. We're talking about real, authentic dark chocolate drinks made from unsweetened cocoa powder, which are legitimate, potent circulation boosters. The flavonols abundantly found in cocoa are scientifically proven to significantly increase nitric oxide production within your body. A comprehensive meta-analysis that reviewed 42 distinct studies concluded that cocoa, on average, improved blood flow by an impressive 24%. And here's what makes it truly stand out. The positive effects begin to manifest within a mere 2 hours of consumption. You will distinctly feel it. Your legs will gradually warm up, and the bothersome tingling sensation will noticeably improve. This is a very real, tangible benefit. However, achieving these results requires proper preparation. We are not referring to those overly processed, sugar-laden hot chocolate mixes. Instead, aim for pure, unsweetened cocoa powder, meticulously mixed with hot water or milk. The optimal daily dose for therapeutic benefit is approximately 20 to 30 grams of cocoa powder, which provides about 500 to 700 milligrams of flavonols, precisely the therapeutic range. The primary drawback? It tastes quite bitter without any form of sweetener. And if you add conventional sugar or honey, you're back to the same problematic sugar issues we discussed with the juices. My recommended solution is to add a small amount of a natural zero-calorie sweetener like stevia or monk fruit. This approach ensures zero impact on your blood sugar levels while still delivering all the incredible circulation benefits. Cocoa scores a strong 6 out of 10. Highly effective, but only if prepared with careful consideration and precision. Now we're finally entering the elite tier of circulation drinks with number 5, watermelon juice. Watermelon juice is a true powerhouse for nitric oxide, and here's the scientific reason why. It is exceptionally rich in L-citrulline. L-citrulline is an amino acid that your body efficiently converts directly into nitric oxide. Remarkably, watermelon contains more of this essential compound than almost any other food available. A single 16-ounce glass of fresh watermelon juice can deliver approximately 1,000 BOE-hours of L-citrulline. Numerous studies have clearly demonstrated that watermelon juice improved arterial function by an impressive 28% after 6 weeks of consistent use. It also notably reduced blood pressure and decreased arterial stiffness. The specific impact on leg circulation is particularly outstanding, with many individuals reporting a distinct warmth returning to their feet within just 3 hours of drinking it. The heavy, aching sensation often felt in the legs noticeably diminishes within a week. Furthermore, unlike some of the other juices on our list, watermelon possesses a lower glycemic load. While it does naturally contain sugar, this is beautifully balanced by its high water content and beneficial fiber. The primary practical challenge, however, is availability. Fresh watermelon juice is only truly feasible during the summer months, unless you are willing to purchase and juice whole watermelons year-round, which can become both expensive and inconvenient. But if you are able to get your hands on it, fresh watermelon juice is unequivocally a top 5 circulation drink. It earns a solid 7 out of 10. Excellent results, but with unfortunately limited year-round availability. Moving up the list, let's unveil drink number 4, hibiscus tea. This particular gem is shockingly underrated and criminally underdiscussed. Hibiscus tea is brimming with unique organic acids and potent anthocyanins that are highly effective at lowering blood pressure and significantly improving overall blood flow. But the true magic of hibiscus lies in its profound positive effect on endothelial function. Your endothelium, to put it simply, is the vital inner lining of your blood vessels. When this delicate lining becomes damaged, your circulation inevitably collapses. A 6-week study clearly showed that regular consumption of hibiscus tea not only reduced blood pressure by a significant 11 points, but also improved overall blood flow by an astounding 31%. Yes, 31%. And what's even more impressive is the speed of its action. People typically report tangible results within just 10 days, noticing that cramping stops and numbness begins to fade. Best of all, it's incredibly affordable, with a box of tea bags costing around $3 and lasting an entire month. To prepare it, simply steep 2 hibiscus tea bags in hot water for about 10 minutes. For optimal results, drink it twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening. Its taste is distinctly tart, almost reminiscent of cranberry. If you desire a touch of sweetness, a tiny amount of stevia or monk fruit can be added. The only minor drawback is that hibiscus tea can significantly lower blood pressure. Therefore, if you are currently taking any blood pressure medication, it is crucial to consult your doctor before extensively incorporating this tea into your daily routine. Hibiscus tea scores a powerful 8 out of 10. It's effective, incredibly affordable, and remarkably fast-acting. Now, let's talk about drink number 3, celery juice. While celery juice soared in popularity a few years ago with many exaggerated claims, its benefits for circulation are absolutely legitimate. Celery is unequivocally packed with natural nitrates, which your body ingeniously converts into nitric oxide through a remarkable process that actually commences in your mouth. Specific bacteria residing on your tongue initiate this conversion of nitrates into nitrites, and then your stomach acid efficiently transforms these nitrites into beneficial nitric oxide. A single 16-ounce glass of fresh celery juice delivers approximately 250 milligallons of nitrates, a potent dose that is sufficient to increase blood flow by an impressive 35 to 40% within a mere 3 hours. Athletes have long leveraged celery juice to naturally boost their performance, and it works equally well for older adults striving to improve and preserve their crucial leg circulation. This is strongly supported by research. A study published in the prestigious Hypertension Journal found that dietary nitrates sourced from vegetables improved circulation even more effectively than many synthetic supplements. For maximum benefit, fresh celery juice is ideal, requiring a juicer. Roughly 4 to 5 large celery stalks will yield 1 glass. Consume it on an empty stomach first thing in the morning to maximize absorption. Be warned, the taste is quite polarizing. It's distinctly salty, earthy, and very green. Not everyone finds it pleasant. However, if you are truly serious about revitalizing your circulation, it's a taste well worth tolerating for the profound results. Celery juice earns a remarkable 8.5 out of 10. It's extremely effective, but comes with a somewhat acquired taste and the requirement of special equipment. Prepare yourselves for drink number 2, the arugula smoothie. Arugula, quite simply, is the highest natural source of dietary nitrates found on the entire planet. Ounce for ounce, it utterly eclipses every other vegetable in terms of its nitrate content. A generous 2 cups of arugula contain an astonishing 480 milliliters of nitrates, which is truly a massive concentration. When you expertly blend arugula into a smoothie, adding some fruit to skillfully mask its naturally peppery flavor, you are creating nothing short of a circulation supercharger. Studies consistently show that nitrate-rich leafy greens dramatically improve blood flow by an incredible 42% after just 2 weeks of daily consumption. Yes, that's a monumental 42% improvement. Here's my go-to recipe. Combine 2 cups of fresh arugula, 1 cup of delicious blueberries, half a banana, and 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk. Blend until perfectly smooth and drink it immediately, as nitrates tend to degrade quickly after blending. The effects on leg circulation are nothing short of dramatic. Within a week, individuals consistently report significantly reduced cramping, noticeably warmer feet, and markedly improved walking endurance. Within a single month, you can actually observe visible improvements in the color and texture of the skin on your legs. The only reason this phenomenal drink isn't crowned #1 is a matter of practicality. Not everyone desires to consume a green smoothie every single day, and it does require a bit of daily preparation and a consistent supply of fresh arugula. However, if you are truly committed to this method, it works more effectively than most prescription medications designed for circulation. It scores an outstanding 9 out of 10, incredibly powerful, but demands a daily commitment. And now, for the undisputed champion, the absolute king of circulation-boosting drinks, beetroot juice. Beets are packed with the highest concentration of natural dietary nitrates in a perfectly drinkable form. A single 8-ounce glass can deliver approximately 300 to 400 milliliters of nitrates, depending on the specific beets used. Your body is incredibly adept at converting these nitrates into nitric oxide with ruthless efficiency. The result? Blood flow increases by a phenomenal 30 to 50% within just 2 to 3 hours of consumption. Numerous studies have definitively proven these benefits through precise flow-mediated dilation tests, accurate blood pressure measurements, and comprehensive arterial stiffness assessments. But here's what truly elevates beet juice to an unparalleled status. It works incredibly fast, and its remarkable effects are sustained over time. Unlike some other drinks that provide merely a temporary boost, beet juice actively fosters lasting improvements in your overall vascular function. A landmark study published in the esteemed Journal of Applied Physiology revealed that older adults who diligently drank beet juice daily for 15 days experienced a profound 45% improvement in leg blood flow, a significant 38% reduction in arterial stiffness, and a substantial 22% improvement in walking endurance, coupled with a notable reduction in claudication pain. Individuals frequently report feeling a comforting warmth returning to their legs within mere hours. The frustrating cramping often ceases within days, and within 2 short weeks, the tangible difference is nothing short of life-changing. To unlock the full potential of beetroot juice, it's crucial to use it properly. Drink 8 ounces of pure beetroot juice every single morning on an empty stomach. This step is absolutely critical, as an empty stomach ensures maximum absorption of those vital nitrates. Always buy the pure variety with absolutely no added ingredients, just pressed beets and nothing else. Most well-stocked grocery stores now carry it, typically costing around $6 to $8 per bottle. Alternatively, if you own a juicer, you can easily make your own. 4 medium beets will yield approximately 8 ounces of juice. The taste is distinctly earthy and naturally sweet. Some people adore it, while others merely tolerate it because the life-altering results are so incredibly dramatic. A single word of caution: your urine might temporarily turn pink. Please don't panic. It's a completely harmless phenomenon known as beeturia, occurring in about 10 to 15% of people. Another important note is that beets do contain oxalates. So if you have a history of kidney stones, it is imperative to consult your doctor before integrating beet juice into your regimen. However, for the vast majority of individuals over 60 who are struggling with leg circulation, beetroot juice stands as the single most effective drink you can possibly consume. It earns a perfect 10 out of 10. Maximum effectiveness, scientifically proven results, and remarkably affordable. Now let me clearly outline exactly how you can implement this powerful strategy to reclaim your circulation and independence. Begin your journey by making beetroot juice your foundational morning ritual. 8 ounces, first thing on an empty stomach. In the afternoon, if you desire to accelerate your results even further, add either hibiscus tea or celery juice. You don't necessarily need both, just choose one and commit to it consistently. For those seeking the absolute maximum impact and most dramatic improvements, consider rotating in the arugula smoothie 3 to 4 times per week. You will notice tangible changes within just 3 days as a comforting warmth returns to your legs. Within a week, the persistent cramping will distinctly diminish. Within 2 weeks, you'll undoubtedly notice a profound improvement in your walking ability and a significant reduction in your fall risk. And within a single month, your circulation will have improved so dramatically that your doctor will likely be utterly shocked and impressed at your next checkup. However, unwavering consistency is the absolute cornerstone of this process. You cannot simply drink beetroot juice for 3 days and expect permanent, lasting results. This needs to become a daily, non-negotiable habit, much like brushing your teeth or taking your prescribed medications. The crucial difference here is that this powerful habit genuinely works, and it typically costs only about $30 a month. Compare that to many prescription medications that can cost hundreds of dollars and often come with daunting lists of side effects longer than your arm. Moreover, it's vital to avoid these critical errors to ensure optimal results. First, do not consume these circulation-boosting drinks immediately with food. They must be taken on an empty stomach for maximum nitrate absorption, so wait at least 30 minutes before eating. Second, immediately after consuming nitrate-rich beverages, refrain from using mouthwash. Mouthwash destroys the beneficial bacteria in your mouth that are crucial for converting nitrates into nitrites, effectively undoing all the benefits. Third, manage your expectations. While you'll feel some improvement quite rapidly, complete vascular healing is a gradual process that unfolds over several weeks. Fourth, never discontinue your prescribed medications without first consulting your doctor. These drinks are designed to support circulation, but any major changes to your medical regimen require professional supervision. And finally, consistently avoid processed, sugar-laden versions of these drinks. Purity is paramount. Always read labels carefully and steer clear of added sugars, preservatives, and artificial ingredients. Ultimately, this all comes down to a fundamental truth. Your body possesses an incredible innate capacity to heal itself. Your blood vessels intrinsically desire to function optimally, but they desperately require the right raw materials to do so. For far too long, you've been led to believe that a decline in circulation is an inevitable, unavoidable consequence of aging. This is quite simply a lie. It is both preventable and, more importantly, reversible. But you must empower your body with what it truly needs. These exceptional drinks provide concentrated doses of the exact compounds your vascular system requires to efficiently produce that life-giving nitric oxide. You're not fighting an uphill battle against aging itself. You are correcting a profound nutritional deficiency that modern diets have regrettably created. Consider your great-grandparents. They regularly consumed beets, an abundance of leafy greens, and various vegetables bursting with natural nitrates. Sadly, in our contemporary world, we no longer do so. We frequently consume highly processed foods that are tragically stripped of these vital compounds. And then we are left to wonder why our circulation falters and collapses after the age of 60. You are not inherently broken. It is your diet that is broken. Fix your diet and you will begin to fix your circulation. Here is my heartfelt challenge to you. Commit to drinking pure beetroot juice every single morning for just 30 days. That's all, just 30 days. During this time, meticulously track how you feel. Notice the comforting warmth returning to your once cold legs. Pay close attention as the debilitating cramping miraculously disappears. Observe how your walking endurance profoundly improves. Take a clear photograph of your legs today and then take another exactly 30 days from now. You will likely see visible, undeniable differences in their skin color and reduction in any swelling. This simple regimen works. The scientific evidence supporting it is absolutely bulletproof, and the remarkable results are profoundly real, but you must actively commit to doing it. Your circulation will not miraculously fix itself. These potent drinks are your direct solution. Start tomorrow morning. 8 ounces of beetroot juice on an empty stomach for 30 consecutive days. Your legs will undeniably thank you. Your renewed mobility will express its gratitude, and your cherished independence will celebrate this incredible transformation. Let's begin this journey to healing starting right now.